Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Manny MUA's little crazy rant on Snapchat telling his fans that his fans' makeup is the worst he's ever seen. I wish I was kidding you. I'm not. That's what he said. I'm also going to be talking to you about this drama with the Z palette situation. If you're not familiar, things have really gotten really bad really fast with Z palette. If you don't know what that's about, I will explain to you. I wanted to combine these stories because they're basically talking about inappropriate reactions from influencers and makeup companies. So let's start off with the Z palette situation. Basically, if you're not familiar with Z palette, it is a company that creates just these palettes where you can place individual shadows into. Now, they created this new product. It literally looks like, I would say, like a hot plate for shadows, but it was $85 and it looks like a hot plate for, kind of like the shadows, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not talking shit about their invention. However, Trend Mood posted the video of their new, product, and it was $85. And a lot of people on Trend Mood's Instagram expressed concern that it was too expensive. So I don't know who runs Z Palette's Instagram, if it's the owner, if it's whoever is designated to run their Instagram. Whoever was in control of Z Palette's Instagram started making really inappropriate comments and really vicious comments back to these people. This is just a sample of it. So I understand that they were upset that people felt that it looked like a hot plate. Look, the truth is it does. And the people that really read Instagram are regular people. Okay. They said a lot of nasty things to their customers. They really did. And it was completely inappropriate. There was really no reason to really go for the low blows at all. They're a business. Is this the first time in their entire business career that some people have shown them some type of opposition? I doubt it. They are a makeup brand. They are a professional business. They make palettes to hold makeup, right? What are they doing acting this way? This is completely inappropriate. This is 150% wrong. And this is the point. And this is going to go for Manny as well. I completely understand that it is difficult to be bullied. I completely understand that a lot of people come to people's videos, to people's Instagrams and say rude, vicious, bullying things. I understand that. And unfortunately, if you are a business, you need to know how to respond. I don't understand how there's no media training. I don't understand how there is not a PR team. I've said this before for many of these companies, you need to hire a PR team. Even if you feel this is why you need a PR team, right? If a human being that is not in PR is reading negative comments about their business and they want to lash out the way Z Palette did, okay, this is where the problem begins. That's why you hire a PR team. PR teams, they absolutely don't care because they are trained professionals. So when they see people saying nasty things, they are paid not to react. Z Palette is having a crazy human reaction. That's why whoever runs your social media needs to be a professional. I've always said this. I've said this for other brands. Z Palette as well. You need to have professionals running your social media so that you don't come off looking like an asshole. What they said on Instagram was completely inappropriate. And the majority of the comments from what I saw were not bullying them. They were just saying, look, this is a little bit too expensive. $85 is not a small amount. It's not like it was 20 bucks. And yes, people said that they may not have had the money. And it's like, oh, thank God we don't need your money. Is that really the way to go? I personally completely condemn Z Palette's actions. And while I understand that it is difficult to get negative feedback, this is why you have PR. And I've said it before and I'm going to say it again about businesses, okay? At the end of the day, when you run a business, you're going to find people that do not like your product and disagree with the cost. You need to be able to treat that professionally. Now, they did release an apology. Here it is. And I feel like their apology is like blah, whatever. I'm glad they apologized. I am not saying that the owners of Z Palette are the worst people in the world. This doesn't make them bad people. It does make them human, and it does make them people who made a terrible mistake. But now a lot of people going around saying they're not going to buy Z Palette. I'm not telling you not to buy Z Palette, but I certainly wouldn't. Like, just their actions were disgusting. They were uncalled for, and I hope they never do that again. And if, like, other brands need to take note, and I see that other brands don't, because I've seen so many makeup brands be completely inappropriate on social media, attack their own customers. What I never understood about these type of situations, and we're going to move on to Manny, is how in the world are you ever attacking your own customers? These are the people that take the money that they get paid at work with and give it to you for your product, and you're going to attack them. This is absolutely inappropriate, and I'm really disgusted with them. And get a PR team. Now, moving on to Manny, basically he went on a Snapchat rant about his new makeup tutorial. He uploaded a makeup tutorial about his new Get Ready With Me look with Jeffree Star's Androgyny palette, and apparently some people came, which I'm assuming these people are subscribed to his channel, and I'm assuming they're his fans, or I don't know who they are, but they said that he did not blend out his eyeshadow well. Okay, so Manny went on a Snapchat rant, and by the way, if you're interested in Manny's Snapchat rant, you can find it down below, linked in my description box if you would like to see what he's going to say. First link in the description box, you're welcome. So basically, he went and said on Snapchat that they were coming for his eyeshadow, and he's like, well, you know, I went to these people's pages and they have some of the worst makeup I have ever seen. No one's makeup is perfect, but check yourself in the mirror, and when your makeup is perfect, come for me. Well, that maybe people came and said very, very, very mean-spirited and vicious things. I understand that. And I know that as a YouTuber, people come for you, people say really vicious and bullying things, and it's not fair. Listen, I get it, okay? I get it. However, this is a person that has been in the public eye on YouTube in multiple social media wars for years, and he still hasn't learned anything. You haven't learned anything from calling somebody ugly on Snapchat and saying you're not sorry. You haven't learned from saying that if you do not like Morphe eyeshadows, you cannot do makeup. You haven't learned from going on your Snapchat, your Facebook, and saying you want to shit on hoes' faces. And by the way, if you want to see any of that, proof down below as well, like always. It'll be linked below. Like, how the hell does Manny MUA go on Snapchat and say he looked at his haters', you know, makeup and it was the worst he's ever seen? Like, do you really think that that's the appropriate thing to say? I've said this before and I've said it again. Obviously, everyone's makeup is different, and I will agree with Manny on one thing. He did say that no one's makeup is perfect. I agree. Nobody's makeup is perfect, and there is no right way to do makeup. Like, the bottom line is, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a way for you to express yourself, and that's it. You know, do your makeup the way you want. Was it necessary for people to tell him that, you know, he doesn't know how to blend? No, it was not necessary for them to tell him. But I am assuming if they're going to his videos and commenting, whether they're commenting negatively or positively, they are aware of him, they watch him, they probably may subscribe to his channel, and they're supporting his channel by watching. When you watch a YouTuber's video, you are supporting them, whether you like them or not. What is he doing saying it's the worst makeup he's ever seen? You know, what I really believe about this person is that he has very, very negative feelings about others inside, as evidenced by him saying that he wants to shit on host faces, that a girl is really, really, really ugly, and he's not sorry that he said it just because she didn't like lipstick. Like, at the end of the day, it really seems to me that Manny doesn't like other people's makeup, or thinks everybody's makeup looks like shit. That why is he dumb enough to say it? Like, why do you not have enough, again, social media training? He learned nothing from any of his scandals and dramas. How dare he go on Snapchat and say that these people's makeup is some of the worst he's ever seen? First of all, this is really open to interpretation, right? It's really in the eye of the beholder. Just like those people said that his eyeshadow wasn't blended. You know, maybe it was blended. Maybe he looked flawless. I don't know. He could. He's been doing makeup for a long time. But I'm just trying to figure out why he feels the need to attack back. Look, this is a slippery slope. On YouTube, people come to your videos, or people write about you and they say vicious lies, and they're really mean. Like, that's the truth. I hate to say it, I do understand Manny a little bit, because I understand that the constant vicious attacks about his makeup and how he looks is not fair. And I agree, it's not fair. But on YouTube, there's this like unwritten like law that says that, you know, all these people that come to our videos and whatever and just write about us and say things about us, they can say whatever they want about us, but we're not allowed to say anything negative back. And it is true that a lot of YouTubers get bullied and harassed. And it is true, like, the flip side of this is, well, if these people attacked Manny, and if they came to Manny and they said, you know what, your eyes look as unblended, you look bad, is that fair? No. And I get it. Yes, it isn't fair. It's not fair. We are not allowed to say anything back to these people that harass us. Like, we're not allowed to say anything back to people that say mean things to us, mean-spirited things to us, criticize us, and we can't say anything back. Is that fair? No. But he needs to be enough of a big enough person to be like, I'm not going to attack back. Because when you attack back, you just look bad. And also, he could have said his whole Snapchat rant, which I would have never ever made a video about, and just left out the part where he's saying that these people's makeup is the worst he's ever seen. It's bullying culture to say that. He's a part of the bullying culture. It's like, it's a vicious circle. They say nasty things to him, he says nasty things back, and it's like somebody has to be the bigger person and not say anything back. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that get told very vicious things about their appearance, very vicious things about their looks, and they don't respond because they're better people than that. They are higher morally than the idiots that are saying your makeup isn't good looking, you're ugly. Like, yes, they are attacking him, but there's no need to attack back. And at the end of the day, this is not appropriate. This is not appropriate for Maybelline's cover boy. You're hired by Maybelline. And it's like this, you guys. He absolutely doesn't care that his actions reflect badly on the companies that he represents. None of these influencers care. And it's like, at the end of the day, dude, maybe that was not the right thing to say, just like it was not the right thing to say about shitting on host spaces, calling people ugly. He has not learned a single thing. I told you in multiple videos back that he would never learn anything, and he didn't. And you know what? Hindsight is 20/20. And can Manny do better? Yes. Has he so far done better? No, because he keeps getting into these makeup scandals where he says very mean-spirited, inappropriate things. Dude, stop lashing out, close your Snapchat, and keep it moving. At the end of the day, people are going to say very vicious and mean-spirited things at times. And the way to respond to it is not to. So I wish everyone all the best mentioned in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.